Are you thinking about dating a younger man? Or is there already a younger man who is pursuing you and you're a little reluctant? Well, here's a few things to consider while you decide if you want to go forward or not. And before I start this video, I totally understand that the things on this list can pretty much apply to men of any age bracket, but we can't deny that there are some things with certain age groups that are more prevalent with that age bracket than others. So let's begin. You have to figure out what age range you're comfortable with dating. With me being 40, and this is going to be a personal decision to you, don't criticize my choice and I won't criticize yours. For me being 40, the lowest I will go is 10 years younger than me. Anything younger than that, I just feel is weird. And that's just for me. It might be different for you because you're younger or older than me. But for where I'm at, being 40, I can't do any more than 30. The next thing is, what is their work and living situation looking like? Because if they don't have a job now and they're living with their cousin, parents, best friend, girlfriend, roommate situation, then I would be scared that they're talking to you because they need a new roof over their head. And yes, I totally understand that they could have their own place and still take advantage of you, but you're also kind of walking into a spider web and setting yourself up for failure if you go into this knowing that they do not have their own stable living situation. It's like you see the red flag and you're just asking for trouble. What does their work situation look like? If they have no job, it's no deal. Again, how do I know that you're not just with me because you think I'm going to be your personal ATM? I don't do the whole sugar mama thing. And it's not okay for you to just pay the light bill or the Wi-Fi bill or to get groceries every now and then. Absolutely not. The expectation is you will still have to have consistent, full-time employment. And again, yes, I totally understand that a man could still have a job and then get with you and quit working. But as I said before, you're walking into a burning house, knowing this man is not stably employed or completely unemployed, and then proceeding to continue to be in a relationship with him. It's like, I totally get it. You know, sometimes men pretend to be someone else and then they get us into a relationship and they become a totally different person. That's one situation. But when you see a red flag and you continue to move forward, that's on you. Next thing is, I do not have the mental and emotional space or patience to educate you on how to be an adult. You will still need to this is bare minimum, and I can't even believe we have to have conversations about this. It's so sad, but here it goes. You still have to know how to take care of yourself. Cooking, cleaning, running your own errands, going to the doctors and dentists and eye doctors on a regular basis to do checkups and maintenance and to make sure that you are healthy. Packing your own fucking lunches because I'm not your nanny. Cleaning up after yourself. Keeping track of your own schedule and your family and friends' birthdays and anniversaries and life events because I'm not your personal assistant. I do not have time to pick up the bowls of cereal and your socks that you're leaving everywhere and to get onto you like you're a teenager for not picking up after yourself or sleeping in when you're supposed to be to work at 9 and it's now 10 o'clock. With that being said, listen, I understand that there are people who make lots of money playing video games. I know this for facts. I've seen it happen. But no gamers. You're not going to spend all your free time in a dark room or in the basement playing video games with a bunch of strangers online. Also, I do not have the mental or emotional room or patience to teach you how to treat me. If you are wanting to date somebody older, then you better be prepared to handle that because we know things, we've been through things, we have the wisdom, and we ain't got no patience anymore. The moment you act up or act like I'm just too much for you, then you have no obligation to stay, because I can guarantee you I'm not going to. I'm not the girlfriend who's going to be posting vague Facebook posts about when a man loves a woman, he'll move heaven and earth to be with her. I'm not sending you TikTok videos about, look at how this man treats his girlfriend. It seems like he really loves. No. You either know how to treat me or you won't be talking to me. I'm not going to sit and beat a dead horse and have constant conversations with you about my expectations and why aren't you treating me right and why aren't you showing up for me and why didn't you do anything for my birthday. You know how important it is. I will not. I won't. I have seen too many women date younger men who they have basically, it seems like they have adopted a child that's basically a grown man. I don't believe in calling men children because that absolves them of any responsibility. These are grown-ass men who should be ashamed of themselves for the way that some of them think and act. I have seen way too many women date younger men, and they have basically gotten a dependent who depends on them financially, who sits around and plays video games and watches sports highlights, who they have to beg to treat them with any ounce of respect. And it's sad. The next thing that I think that women need to think about when they consider dating a younger man is if you are disabled or there's something going on where you're getting some kind of government benefits, please make sure and be aware of the red flag where they are just using you to get that money from you. They're just using you to get those benefits from you every month. The next thing is, because a lot of us are at an age where we're at our sexual peak. You know, we are freaky and we're looking for the D. I totally get that. But just be careful that you're not with this younger man just because of the D. That's the only reason that you're with him, because you're touch starved and you're feeling freaky and now you're supporting his lifestyle. It's a toxic relationship, but you're keeping him around because the sex is the only thing that y'all have in common. Don't do that to yourself. Don't waste your time. A lot of you women, I'm going to say this, it would be cheaper if you just got a damn escort, because you're paying for his video games, you're paying for his shoe collection, you're paying for his car, you just co-signed for him to get a credit card, you're paying more money to buy food, you know, to make sure he eats, he's running up your electricity. It'd just be cheaper for you to just get pay for an escort. You're paying way more to house this idiot. A lot of these younger men target older women because not all older women are like me and you, where we've been there, we've done that, we've learned, we've made our mistakes, and we're wiser because of it. There are a lot of older women who are lonely, they feel like there's some clock ticking, they're desperate and they're sad, and they will take anyone willing to give them attention. And these younger guys know that, and they see dollar signs in their eyes when they see you. And as I said at the beginning, these can really apply to any man, but with certain age groups, there are little things that are specific to that age group more so that you just want to pay attention to before you decide to move forward dating or getting into a relationship or marrying someone in that age group. Hope this helps.